what's going on with the banks? I'm hearing all types of crazy shit. We all like, I hear these crazy reports. I read these reports that I forgot the exact percentage, but if a certain percentage of people right now were to pull out their money, banks are collapsed. So
there's 200 banks that are apparently in danger. This is what I read. Is this?
I hope
this
it ain't
the
mine.
case? Have you been paying? You've been paying attention.
Yeah,
a
if I
little bit, right?
start looking too deep, it
You
sounds
get
like
panicked?
the whole fucking thing is really about to just fall apart. But like, I'm like, okay,
I knew it was bad.
I don't
How's that
like
gonna
it.
happen?
I don't like it. I'm so scared.
I knew it was bad when one of the heads of my bank sent me a message. Hey, I just want to send you a message. Everything is good here. We're well taken care of. You got nothing to worry about. Your money's in a
You're
safe
like, oh
place.
my God, let me get my money now.
I called him right away and I told him, hey, bro, do me a favor. Would you tell me if it wasn't good, though?
Right.
You're going to tell me that? He's like, no, of course I would. I'm like, no, you wouldn't, man. Come take your money out now before we go broke. You're not going to tell me that, man.
Maybe we do it to you because you might fuck him up.
I might fuck him up, man. But damn, it's scary times we're living in, bro. I think
It's scary because I think a lot of these banks, they're. I mean, it's kind of funky. It's like if you just take all the money out, they're fucked. And if people panic and they take all the money out, and then those banks are fucked, and then
we might have just collapsed the economy right now. Me and you with this conversation.
Well, if you let too many people know what's going on, it could collapse the economy. If you let too many people panic, if someone decided, like some financial expert, not a moron like me, but someone who's like a legitimate financial
Elon Musk
expert,
says, get your money out now.
oh my God, if Elon Musk got on Twitter and said, "Get your money out now," invest in gold, invest in Bitcoin, do something else, people would fucking panic. I mean, you're fighting at the FTX arena, which is wild.
Yeah. Well, Miami-Dade Arena now.
Now it is.
Yeah.
It still says FTX on my contract.
FTX Arena, bro. That's a fucking awesome one. And
They
then how
had a
many
fucking
billions
arena.
of dollars did they give to, millions, not billions, did they give to Democratic Party?
The number two donor to the Democratic Party.
That's not like money laundering?
It seems a little bit like money laundering. It's like a legal version of money laundering.
That's not money laundering?
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, he thought that was the way he was going to avoid going to jail and avoid scrutiny. Just
Paid
keep
all these
shoveling
top
out that
politicians.
money. He wanted to donate $1 billion next year. He wanted to continue donating money. And he was donating money from the people that it put the money into that exchange. He was taking other people's money and donating it.
What's going on with him now? Is he facing
He
like
is
20 life sentences? Yeah.
They're going
Yeah.
to make an example of that dude. But the CEO who looked at it, again, I don't understand it. So I have to just go off what I've read. And what I've read is the CEO went over it and he said, this is just old school fraud. This is nothing but fraud. This is fraud under a new type of money, under crypto. But he goes, but this is just straight fraud. And, he untangled all of it. The CEO has been untangling all the books. They used QuickBooks to do their taxes. QuickBooks.
Nice.
Like some shit that like a guy who runs a corner store would use.
Yeah.
But he's $1 billion exchange.
Guys are saving some pennies there, huh?
It's fucking. I mean, they were all on amphetamines and they were all fucking each other in that house. Part of me is kind of rooting for them. I mean, if they weren't doing fraud, I mean, you got all these nerds that are there's 9 of them living in a house and they're all just having orgies and fucking each other on speed. They're all taking speed and ecstasy and banging each other. They don't even look good. There's no one's even hot.
Oh my God.
They're just closing their eyes and watching video games and fucking each other. I mean, it's crazy.
Just bought some fucking island in the Bahamas and went to town on each
Bought
other.
a giant ass penthouse, a $40 million penthouse at the top of this building.
They
with
got to
the
make
most
a movie
amazing
on these
view.
guys. They got to make a movie on these
They
fuckers,
should.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be a good one, like an Oliver Stone movie where they really go deep into what was actually going on and just show the grittiness of it. And all the people that are killing themselves because they lost all their money. And that's what people don't talk about. It's like people commit suicide all the time when these things happen.
Yeah.
You've got $1 billion locked up in crypto, and now all of a sudden you're broke.
Broke as fuck, bro.
And no way to get that money back. It's impossible. It's gone forever. It didn't exist in the first place. It was all a Ponzi scheme, and now you're insolvent.
It makes you really, rethink everything because, I might know a little bit about money, but what do I know compared to like a fucking billionaire? You know, somebody
Right.
that's made his money. I made my money off fighting, not like
Right.
because I'm the greatest businessman. You got these great businessmen to give you a fucking $1 billion. What the fuck's going on here?
I know, that's what's wild.
what
There was
type of
people
dream
that
were you
knew
selling?
money. They understood money. They understood the whole thing, and they dumped shitloads of money into that exchange.
Well, maybe if you dumped a bunch of money, they let you come to the orgy fentanyl parties or something. Bro. Must have been, right? Like you sign here. Listen, guaranteeing you 3 orgy fentanyl parties a month. You're set.
I don't think anybody wanted to go to those parties. There's a bunch of doughy-looking nerds banging each other. I mean, it's just the whole thing is crazy. It doesn't even seem real. Like the fact that everyone knew that they were having these orgies. Everyone. I mean, that girl Caroline Ellison, she was talking on
Is that
Twitter.
the one with the glasses?
Yeah, yeah. She was the one he was banging, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
You ever see Tim Dillon's take on that? You know
No,
what Tim
no.
Dillon is?
Yeah.
Tim Dillon's hilarious. He did this whole.
I didn't see his take on it, but I know who
See
Tim.
if you can find it. It's so fucking Tim Dillon on Caroline Ellison and Sam Bankman-Fried. He did this fucking about what kind of money, like let's see what kind of pussy, $10 billion gets you. Like